Yo, hello, hello. Yo, R3, what up, dude? Long time. How you been? How you been? Let's see what we got here. Oh God, there's no camera. Rip. First time, guys. First time. Sorry. My bad. Let's see. God, it's so loud. So loud. Alright. Not even what we want. Not even what we want. Splendid. Oh my God, so many YouTube's videos. What's up, guys? How are you? Welcome in. Thanks for all the likes. I appreciate it. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Thanks for hanging out. Some of the chats did not come through. I apologize, but welcome in. How are you? Yeah. Yo, thanks. Connor, how we doing? What's up, Delgun? How are you? Welcome in. All right, are we gonna see this tonight? Like, that's the real question. Is, are we gonna actually see the game tonight? Because truthfully, I don't know. Truthfully, no idea. I'm actually probably gonna back out of the game. That way, if it does load, I can launch it immediately. But we're gonna look at this because I want to look at this. And yo, thanks for the likes over on the red channel. I appreciate it. Big description. You guys cannot see this. I apologize. Let's do this. We're gonna do that. We're gonna get Discord on that side. And team on this side. But you guys can see all those things. I don't want you to see all those things. I didn't think about that. All right, so you're just gonna do this and that. What up? You guys excited for some ARK? Setting the seas, sailing the things. All right. Let's see. Can I blow this up? Maybe if I go, what's the best option? Thick mode? No, see, that's still shut. That's still short for you guys in vertical. We do this. Okay, vertical works. You just can't see anything else. Which is fine. Which is fine. That's a lot of flash and stuff. What is all that? Are you decoding the hard drive? Alright, so let's see. We are live there. Why is it not doing anything? I don't know. R3, how you been, man? How you been? Any new Lego stuff? We can actually, we will go ahead and pull this up. We've got my Discord. But I do want to look up ARK Discord, ARK Survival Discord, see how flooded that is. Can we do, yeah, and then we'll join my video. And live stream. There we go. All right, we're in there. That's good. I thought HiddBuild's bot was a guy. I don't know what that means, but okay. There's 3 people. What are you talking about? All right. Let's see. Naval warfare. All right. Pull-up chair. Survivors. Everyone knows. It's really loud. Oh, how did it get turned all the way up? That's kind of crazy. Not sure on that. I'm doing good, man. Doing good. Lots of Legos. We got a lot of Lego on sale. I did buy some new minis today, but nothing crazy. All right, Connor, that's good. Let's see. Pull up a chair. Survivors. Pulling up a chair. Let's pull chat under this window so I can see it. Bob, played by Carl or Room, but you don't truly tell until you survive the swashbuckling exploits of the high seas, hoist the sails, and experience his next chapter of incredibly true adventures in ARK Tides of Fortune. Thank you, Connor. I appreciate that. Thanks for the sub as well. Dolgan. Thanks, guys. Thanks for hanging. The simulated ocean of Genesis Ascended Part 1 is open to a massive map-wide nautical frontier. Chart a course. Can I blow this up? How big can we get it? There we go. Simulated oceans, into a massive map frontier. Chart a course across vast sea, hunt for buried treasure, and clash with treacherous enemies in an explosive naval combat. New weapons, structures, cosmetics, and exotic creatures included in Tides of Fortune can be unleashed across ARK universe, but deep physics-driven waters and Genesis are where the swashbuckling arsenal truly come alive. 10 people, nice. Nice. All right, guys, don't forget to, we do have a giveaway. Let's see if that will work. Actually, we are giving away a copy. That's not the right one. That's not the right one. Don't click on that link. That link's broke. Is it this one? Bro, what is that? What is that? All right, so there's the old one. Let's just delete it. Delete. All right, and then this one. It's enabled. Bro, why is it so big? Alright, that's why it added, because I already had another command with the same name, it added it. Yeah, I appreciate it, man. Giveaway. There we go. There we go. A little thunderstorm action. A little thunderstorm. Boom. All right, hopefully that link works. R3, I don't think you play video games, but there you go. Where did Connor go? I don't know. I don't know. All right, let's see. This is annoying, like right here. Like I want to get that removed. Let's see. Fleet, construct, customizable seaworthy vessels in the shipyard, including the swift sloop, towering brigantine, and transform your ships into a true floating fortress by building out the decks, painting the hull, flying your own Jolly Roger, and sailing into battle with sea shanties ringing over the roar of cannon fire. Ship combat. Take the helm to manually aim and fire your broadside cannons, either solo or as cooperative player teams. Utilize specialty ammo like incendiary and corrosive cannonballs. That's neat. We didn't know about that yet. Give armadas no quarter and send them to Davy Jones' locker, all without micromanaging a crew. Ship skill tree. Customize your vessel's seafaring capabilities by investing your plunder across 3 distinct skill trees: piracy, merchant, and luxury. New creatures. Type up as affordable as adorable as is invaluable. This benevolent semi-aquatic salamander specializes in support, protection, and healing. Keeping it as a juvenile shoulder pet should defend against incoming damage and dispel negative effects, or evolve it into a mature rideable mount capable of creating a regenerative healing zone for all your allies. That's pretty cool. Parrot, your new feathery friend, tracks valuable treasure sources like cave crates, alpha creatures, and enemy ships. And by completing missions together, your parrot can also earn bonding feathers, a wildcard resource which substitutes any imprint or passive tame requirement, with effectiveness scaling from your parrot's stats. That's interesting. That's kind of cool. Spaceman minifigs? No. Sadly, no. I do need to price those and list them. What is this game? It looks fun. Like, it's in the title, but it's ARK Survival Ascended. Let's see. Cinematic cutscenes and milestones. Track your survivor's journey through entirely new milestones. Prove your mastery across a wide range of challenges, from commanding naval fleets and unearthing treasure to conquering Genesis gauntlets and taming powerful X creatures. Achieve these milestones to earn points for deep specialization skill trees. While hitting major thresholds, unlock spectacular cinematic sequences starring Carl Urban as Bob and Aurora Cavill as Mika, containing the narrative into ARK's future. You're new? I know, I'm aware. But I mean, that's like what we play mainly is ARK, and it's in the title, and it's in the stream game. But I don't know, maybe it doesn't show that in vertical. I have no idea. Let's see. Play as a legend. Step directly into the boots of the myth himself. Tides of Fortune adds a third default character creation option, allowing you to play as Cinematic Bob, featuring the likeness and voice of Carl Urban. You can also equip Bob's signature look as a full body cosmetic costume and bring his legendary style to your existing survivor. All existing costumes, armor, hairstyles, and other cosmetics are compatible with Cinematic Bob. I kind of like that. I kind of like Cinematic Bob, I'm going to be honest. New weapons and tools. Hand cannon, a brutal single-shot firearm loaded with a unique grape shot ammo. It excels at close quarters, deck clearing, delivering massive knockbacks to forcibly launch boarding enemies and creatures right into the drink. Shovel, bring your trusty shovel. We already know about shovel is in the other DLC as well, but they had to have it in this DLC so that way if you don't own both DLCs you still have a shovel, and to do the digging and to be able to find that treasure, that great booty Cargo ledger, keep your plunder and ship. Wait, hold on. Oh, aquatic compartment. Build custom water-filled enclosed rooms on land to bring your aquatic beast, or design the ultimate submerged smuggler's den. That's interesting. Cargo ledger, keep your plunder and ship shape order. The central logistics hub ties all your nearby storage crates together, letting you effortlessly track, organize, and pull exactly what you need from across your entire... Dude, that's dope. That's really cool. Automated ARK already does that, but I almost kind of want to use the default shit. Market, set up your own map-wide bazaar. That's what? The player-driven trading post lets you peddle your plunder, establish buy and sell orders, and cut deals using hexagons. Oh my god. It also acts as an offshore hex exchange, giving you direct access to the Helena store across any ARK. Bounty board, turn your tribe into a crew of hired guns. The mission hub and issues shared, repeatable, dynamically generated contracts to hunt down designated targets in exchange for a hefty haul of hexagons. That's really cool. That's really cool. Fish tank, showcase your rarest ocean catches, and an ornate aquarium adorned with detailing and customizable aquascapes, turning your favorite finds from deep into striking nautical centerpiece. Treasure hunts and encounters. High sea encounters take the fight to the open water, engage in explosive ship-to-ship combat against hostile ships, then breach and sabotage massive ocean outposts and thrilling multi-phase fortress raids. Yeah, probably R3. Dizzle's probably already in bed or taking a nap. He's probably already given up and not thinking that the game's gonna launch tonight. So yeah, you might be the only one. No, I mean, it don't matter, dude. It don't matter. I mean, like, I'm on purple, I'm on red. So purple is broadcasting both horizontal and vertical, but I think it shares chat. I'm on red, vertical, and horizontal. I don't think those shares. I think they're two separate chats. I'm also on the TT, and I'm on the FBs. So lots of things. We're just kind of broadcasting. Like, I wanted to go live tonight, read through this, and then I expected them to announce that it was gonna be running late. I don't have the thing, but I'm here. What up, Merlin? Merlin's hanging out. So yeah, there's two of you. I don't know, maybe one day we'll get Merlin in here. Maybe he'll play some ARK with us. Let's see, where am I at? Oh, treasure hunts and encounters. Let's see. Take the fight to the open water, engage in explosive ship-to-ship combat against hostile ships, then breach, sabotage massive ocean outposts, and thrilling multi-phase fortress raids. What's up, Braxton? How are you? What? Let's see. New cosmetics and tile sets, structure skins. Fully customize your pirate haven with a new Spanish colonial architecture tile set. It looks really cool. You can see it. I'll show it to you here in a sec. So that's a tile set, so that's cool. Decorate your captain's quarters with pirate themed storage boxes and a hammock bed, captain's deck, oil lamps, and more. Player outfits, dress the part of a true buccaneer with the scurvy, fancy, or captain pirate outfits. Bet! Accessories, complete your seaworthy look with the eye patch, peg leg, and a razor sharp cutlass sword. Ever daring voyages begin with a map, a ship, and a fortune waiting beyond the horizon. Build your fleet, raise your colors, and boldly go to carve your legend across the ocean tides. Fantastic. Fantastic. We're gonna pull that over there. Pretty excited. So here's your main image. You can't really see all of it in the vertical, but you got your ships. different cannon fodder. Little ships, big ships, medium-sized ships, poor little itty-bitty ships. How's Final Fantasy, Merlin? Man, the fact that we don't have any news is crazy. Yo, thanks for the likes over on Red. How we doing all over on the TTs, guys? Welcome in, guys. How we doing? How we doing? We'll say hi to everybody. Got a couple hanging out. We're just waiting, man. We're just waiting for it to pop up and get us in here. We're waiting on announcements. We've got it up. Nothing really going on here. It's pretty crazy. Yeah, so it's like a survival. You can do first or third person, but it's like a survival. I don't want to call it MMO, but you can kind of play it however you want. You can do PvP, you can just do building, you tame dinos and other wild creatures. You can just build, like, there's a whole thing of people just building bases and houses and stuff. But it's a new map that's dropping. Yeah, like Minecraft, sort of. New player about to face dragon first time. Wish me luck. Nice. Good luck. Good luck. It's tough. What are you fighting the dragon with? Like, dragon on island? I'm just afraid to get on the game and then it not, like, let me download the update once it actually freaking goes live. That's my biggest concern. What's up, bad boy? How are you, Ellie? Welcome in. Tim, how are you? Has been good. Another week of raid prog in the books. You don't think he'll ever go live? You know, like, Justin, the biggest thing is to where I literally said it in on Twitter. We're actually live there too. I said I didn't expect anything. I expected an announcement at 5 that it's going to be delayed. And I expected it before 6 p.m. Eastern, or I'm sorry, at 9 o'clock Eastern, so it's 6 o'clock Pacific time. The fact that they've not said anything, I think something's severely wrong. Desi's 1100 melee. Cause you can now get the are those one dragon the feather raptors still really good? I know they used to be on ASE, but yeah, we beat him with Desi's is how we did it. It's like Saturday, right? Yeah, no, it's 11:40 for me. I have 36 servers and it'll be 39 after this launches. Oh, Justin, what up, dude? Long time, man. Holy shit, I just recognized you. That's so many servers, man. That's wild. That's so many servers. How you been, dude? You can have like 2. Oh, he's talking about actual game servers. Like actual, like I have 2. And I just started one. Like me and Dizzle have a cluster of 4 total. Right? No, it's just I just didn't recognize you. I haven't been playing ARK for the last week and a half. We've been doing Grounded, and then before that I was doing something else. I don't even remember. Built a few new Discord bots and finished up my website. Nice, dude. I just want this to go live. I just kind of want to see it and then like play it for like an hour and then go to bed and then get up at like 6 a.m. But what's gonna happen is it's not gonna go live until I already go to bed. So then when I get up early to play it, I'm gonna have to spend an hour to 2 hours downloading and patching the game, and then I'm only gonna get to play it for a little bit. I'm breaking up? What do you mean? What do you mean? Glitched? Oh, that might be on your end. I don't know. Not sure. Everything's showing well on mine, broadcast wise. But who knows? Who knows? Have they said anything on the Twitters? We can pull up Twitter. Let's look at that. Let's do this. Justin, I am doing a giveaway for a copy of the game. No, Scoot, definitely not. Has not. Nope. All right, let's see what we got. So if you follow me on this one, it's on my main page. I know, Scoot, I can't wait, man. We just went through the Microsoft notes of the game. What game is this? Not ARK, because it's not out yet. But we're playing ARK Ascended. Well, dude, like, right? Yeah, July 2028. I mean, let's be honest. The fact that they dropped the pre-order DLC for the December update, I think it's December update, is just wild. Is it December or October update? But yeah, just wild. But yeah, we're giving away a copy. All you need to do is go to the Gleam link, and then you can get entered in that. It's following all my socials. So I will actually, let's do this. Copy up. Let's pull this up over here. I cannot. We'll do over here, we'll do this giveaway. All right, there we go. Oh man, it's storming, fam. Can I copy this link? There we go. This is way too much work. All right, there's the link for the giveaway. I am giving away a copy. I don't know what that word says. But we are giving away a copy of Tides of Fortune. It's going, the giveaway ends tomorrow, 9 o'clock, I think. 9 o'clock or 10 o'clock. Not sure which. Yo, thanks for the likes over on Red. I appreciate it. We got server rates. We got updated server. No, But no, S is just wild, man. It's just wild. Yeah, I got a RAG Extinction server set. Can't wait to get Genesis going. Yeah, we're the same. We've got that and then that other new map. We're having a good time on it. I might boot it up because I mean the game's not live yet, so kind of awkward. Kind of awkward. Still work in progress with the store. Yeah, dude, send it to me in a DM and I'll check it out. It is a DLC. So the update for the actual Genesis 1 map, Merlin, is free. There's a seasonal pass for the actual game. See if we can let's see. So like this is the last map that came out. And then it's got seasonal pass stuff too. But you have a base game with multiple maps. Well, I mean it's a digital copy, so I don't have to mail you anything, R3. But it is $30. I think that's the price for it, is 30. You own way too many domains. I can only imagine, dude. Hell, you got 39 maps. That's wild. Let's see. Like the fact that they also released like I cannot, I mean I guess I can. That's such a snail move that they dropped the pre-orders for this and it unlocks creatures. I'm more excited for ARK Builder to come out. I mean that's not even September, but so that's what, so bringing that up, right, is ARK Builder and your 5.7 update is supposed to be September, right? But Dragontopia I think is December. So how are we getting dinos and other things related to a December update when 5.7 is not even out yet? But because they've got to be making stuff in 5.7, so now they're dropping that down to 5.4. So I don't understand that. If they did ARK Builder plus, well, I mean, so we're not even getting 5.7 yet, man. So you're already at 5.8. And I mean, they show ARK Builder working on a PlayStation console, but I think it's just gonna break, dude. I have almost zero faith in it. Because I've heard the horror stories of the actual map builder and, well, not the map builder, but what you can use now on Steam. Well, right, but they should have went straight to 5.3, but I don't think any of the developers know what they're doing on Unreal. Still. Oh, 100%, dude. 100%. And like, I had zero expectations of the game going live anytime today, you know, but I just want to play it tomorrow. But with it being a holiday weekend, like, if it's not out right now, anything they release is not gonna get fixed tomorrow. So it's gonna be the whole weekend that it's broke. What do you mean PlayStation sees it first? I can't download it. It's not available, Wes. It's not even out yet. Unless they officially did it come out? No, I don't have an update. Yo, what up, Maddie? What up, bud? How you doing? Here, we'll exit Steam, and then we'll reload Steam. No. PlayStation can pre-order Dragantopia. They can't see the actual game though yet, right? It's on your add-ons? Oh, is it only on PlayStation? Oh, okay. Interesting. That's bizarre if PlayStation's the first. Because I mean, it's usually either Xbox. It all just depends. But hell, they probably had a earlier version on PlayStation, all because of the ARK builder. You're seeing the game in store, like on PlayStation. Like, you'll see the game, but you gotta look for like the new map. But well, it always gets delayed because something doesn't get through the checkpoints for one of the consoles. It's never Steam. It's never Steam. Well, guys, if you're here hanging out, we do have a giveaway for an actual copy of it. There's the link for it. You just gotta follow on all the socials. We're just patiently waiting. The fact that they've not said a single thing is kind of wild. Actually, let's look. Does she still follow? Yeah. Yeah, she's... Damn, Dolly's not posted anything since June 6th. Ari, we have no idea. They've not said a single word. Probably, unless you left. All right, so let's go ahead and do this. That's not what I want. What is it doing? Nope, nothing yet, Mayo. What are we waiting for? ARK to actually release the map, man. We're just literally just hanging out. We went through and read all the update stuff and not really changed anything. Yo, thanks for the taps, fam. Hitting that 500. Yeah, no news yet. You don't remember the name of yours? HiddNation on Discord. Matt, if you want to join us, we do have a giveaway for the Steam version. Anybody else that's new as well. But yeah, no official word yet. Bam, 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 bam. Tomorrow, 10 a.m., $5. Probably. We'll be back. We're going to be on at least by 8 a.m. But the issue is if I don't get it downloaded tonight is when I wake up, I'm going to have to download it. And that's going to add more time. Yo, thanks for those taps. Thanks for those taps. Guys, appreciate you hanging out. What's up? Welcome in. We are doing a giveaway. You can do it on Gleam. It's posted on my Twitters and on my Discords, all the jazz. We're giving away one copy on Steam, which apparently it's showing up in showing up on PlayStation. I'm just like waiting on the trailer, dog. Something. Something. Brian, how we doing tonight? How we doing? Thanks guys for being here. What's up, DJ? Welcome in. Matt, what you got planned for this weekend, dude? You got your kiddo, or you solo bolo? It is not out, Colton. What up, Matt? Oh, there's actually another Matt in chat. How crazy is that? That's funny. Also, my plan is ARK as well. Matt number 2. All right, so here's what I want to do. Here's what we'll do for the people in the back that haven't actually watched any ARK gameplay. God, she's still alive. Holy cow. Let's see. ASE Gen 1 trailer. 6 years ago on Xbox.
Hello, I'm Lene, a fractal personality designed to be your guide. Just listen to me.
All right, here we go.
Probably. I'm doing this too.
I might just replay this in the background. People think I'm actually playing. No update yet, Colton. We'll get it by like the 9th. I agree, dude. Like the fact that they've not announced anything about it being delayed or literally anything has me kind of worried that it won't come out until after the weekend. I want to claim Big Lunar as a duo. Nice. I've not played Gen 1. I've only played Gen 2. Welcome back, dude. So R3 and Merlin, this is ARK survival. The older version of the game, evolved. ARK Survivor Evolved. Sorry, that came out 6 years ago. Yo, thanks for that follow, Colton. I appreciate it, man. Be sure to, guys. I played a lot of ASE, but I didn't play until 2021. And I just didn't play this one. Don't forget, guys, we are doing a giveaway. Sorry I keep sharing it. I just got new people in chat. So if you follow over on Twitter, there's links posted, or you can do that link. We're giving away 1 copy. You got till tomorrow night at 9 p.m. to enter. It is a Steam version. All right, so you people that are experienced in ARK, do you think it's gonna come out? Do you think it's all ocean map and everything is underwater and in bubbles? Or what do we think? What do we think is gonna happen? Be sure to share the stream as well. Let's get some people in here. It's already midnight. I'm gonna go until probably 1 at least. Rain or shine. Download or no download. Still no update. Doo-doo-doo. All right, let's watch Mystic's stuff. I like her content.
A few weeks to go until Genesis Part 1 makes its way.
Most likely they're going to focus on the ocean and make it bigger, but I'm sure the other biomes will be. Right, but I'm just wondering if it's going to be a biome like on an island like Atreus is. Like I almost think Atreus is like their sample product. Or if it's going to be underwater stuff that are big bubbles that you go into.
Play the ASE version now, or even see me play the ASA version when it comes out. Make sure to subscribe and hit the bell icon to get notified when I go live or post a new video. I'd also really appreciate if you hit the like button. It means a lot. Now that that's been said, let's talk about everything that you need to know for Genesis Part 1. So Genesis actually has 2 parts. Part 1, which is what we're getting in June 2026, and Part 2, which should come out in 2027. Well, the concept of the 2 maps is similar. There are some
Oh yeah, I agree 100%. I'd rather it be islands. I'm just curious.
A lot of Genesis Part 1 is being changed. We don't know yet what these changes will
I think there's a lot of boat content though, because you're gonna have your own.
map-wide. Speaking of biomes, that's the first
So here's the thing: is they're bringing out dragons,
There are 5 of them.
so you're gonna be able to fly around. Not, I think you'll be able to fly as well as do the boats. I think that's why they brought out the dragons early. But I think there's gonna be a lot of maps like this to where there's like over 30 islands. I'm wondering if we're gonna be able to teleport or not, because I think that's Natratus. I think he tested their teleportation skills. Like I literally think they've been testing this map via Atreus for a year.
But you know what? She's kind of fun and she's pretty sassy. The first biome that I want to talk about is the bog biome. It is made up of huge trees and shallow waters, making it a super creepy swamp. In the bog, you'll encounter swarms of insects that will attack you.
Bloodstalkers. Can't wait to Spider-Man. And I think you'll be able to Spider-Man between the islands. I think they're going to be close enough, or a lot of them's going to be close enough. And they're like, the ocean biome is supposed to be huge. And like the whole wave physics, I'm really curious about that.
Water, you're also going to find giant vacuum compartments with oxygen and a variety of resources. In the the open ocean, you might run into whirlpools that can suck you in and trap you until you find a way to escape. The volcanic biome features a pretty active volcanic landscape, and the volcano itself actually erupts, and if you're inside when it does, well, you won't last very long. There are also vents that spew toxic gas that will drown you, similar to the shrooms on Aberration. The Arctic biome is home to some pretty cool weather conditions, and I was honestly surprised.
I didn't know there was an Arctic one. I should have.
On one hand, you have a near whiteout blizzard. On the
Oh,
other,
shit.
you might get caught in an avalanche that will knock you down.
There's an avalanche?
Lunar biome. This biome is
Ah, lunar.
oxygen vents that can throw small dinos into the air, deadly elemental fog and meteor showers, as well as intense solar rays that might leave you feeling.
We getting space wells.
Next, let's talk about the dinos that we can expect to see in Genesis.
No, you're like getting the dragon for free, man.
Because there
Like
are
with
a
the
lot of
DLC
stuff here.
pre-purchase, you get it for free.
Dinos that have already been announced in
Or is it some other tame? I thought it was the dragon.
Turning in ASA.
I cannot wait to see
It's
this
also
thing.
important to note that while flyers do spawn on Gen 1 and they are tameable, the map has been a no-flying map, which means that you can tame RGs and PTs and tappies, but you can't actually ride them on the map. There are 3 categories here.
I didn't know it was a non-flyable map.
Unique dino.
Maybe
There are
I don't.
X variants and
I can't wait for X variants and tech. Let's
in the bottom
go.
biome, we have the
Let's go.
super awesome and mobile spider that can swing from trees, capture small creatures and players, and climb.
Cannot
trees.
wait.
Best part is you can shoot off of them while riding. Now, while recently the Aranio just got a TLC, and a lot of what the Aranio can do does remind me of the
Still
Bloodstalker,
nothing.
I think the Bloodstalker is
Still
in the
nothing.
and especially for traversing across Genesis, this thing is going to be one of the
Dizzle
most
one, nope.
game tames. In the ocean, we have the Megachelon, a giant turtle.
Oh,
with
we're getting the big
flaming
turtles back.
While I've
Fuck
never
yes.
used them in PvE, these guys do provide oxygen and
Cannot wait for turtle time.
used as soakers in PvP. In the volcano, we have the Magmasaur. This living
And the
lizard
God.
is able to
So
swallow
that's
villains
something
and
else that's kind of like
similar to wyverns and
you other ARK players, to where that's the whole thing is they've not covered any of the dinos, the gear, or anything else that Gen 1 is bringing back. It's all been new.
Guy is actually an element addicted food,
Uh,
and if you're not careful, he could turn on you.
Tides of Fortune stuff,
They do
which
have
I get it because they're selling it,
so be
but
careful when
like
approaching one that's gone
I would have liked one thing to talk about it, you know?
This majestic space.
Yeah, I can't wait. I can't wait, man. Cannot wait. Yo, Pimpin', thanks for that follow. Welcome in.
Dash ability.
Kevin, how are you doing? When do I think it's gonna release? Maybe tomorrow.
So those are the
I don't know.
5 dinos that come
It's
with
9 o'clock right now,
the unique biome
Pacific
spawn.
Standard Time.
Personally, a
They've
few
not
dinos
shared a
that
single
come with
thing.
but let me know in the comments
No,
section
no
what your
tweets,
favorite
no Discord post, nothing.
Now let's talk about the X variants. Genesis 1 and
Nothing.
Genesis 2 are both really special because each of them features their own variations. On Genesis 1, it's the X variant, and Genesis 2, it's the R variant. Now, these dinos are similar to the aberrant version of dinos in that they have their own kind of unique stats, and each biome has their own variation
Sorry,
of
fam.
additional dinos. The X variant
Here we go.
have a 5% damage increase and a 3% less health when tamed compared to vanilla dinos.
All right,
Wild
let's
dinos have a
look.
250%
Discord.
damage increase and a 60% damage resistance from players. Tame creatures, which means they're more difficult to knock
Dude,
out.
can I not even search
In the
Dolly?
boss biome, we
Oh,
have
she's
the
got that
X
weird ass name on
Raptor.
Discord,
We have the
so
X
you can't search her.
We have the X Raptor, and we have the X
So I mean, that's the whole thing, is to where they've said, what's his face said that they literally have redone the entire map.
in the ocean.
But he
we
said that
have the
before and they
X
didn't, and it had the same bugs as ASE had. But I'm curious because with the water physics and the new island layouts, they kind of had to do it.
Volcano, we have the X Allosaurus,
I cannot wait for these X's.
the X Rex, the X Ruffalo,
And the shop, yeah.
and the
Yeah,
X
yeah,
Shark.
yeah.
In the Arctic, we have the X Argentavis.
I've got it pulled up actually. Let me look. Hold on. Yeah. So where all the X creatures, the new hand cannons, all the naval stuff, and then you've got like the ship combat, but the ships have their own skill tree. So there's going to be a lot of naval stuff to do. There has to be. And then it showed somewhere you can choose paths, right? Yeah, piracy, merchant, or luxury. Like we're gonna be selling around everywhere. Like you know, and then the whole shop and being able to have a shop and trade weapons and all that for the Helena stuff is super cool.
The X Woolly Rhino.
And I think the bounty boards is going to be the mini games. It's just the games. Because surely they're not.
Pretty much all that spawn here besides some kind of special creatures from other maps. You can find
just blocking that out.
And roll rats.
So here's a question for the guys that's played it before.
The tech creatures, which include the Tech Raptor,
the lunar stuff,
Rex, Tech Stego, Tech Parasaur, and Tech Trike.
Tech Trike.
What do you guys think of the
where
X creatures?
so with the lunar portion, can you build there and then be able to? Is it toxic where you can't trap queens?
Because we have so many new dinos that have been added in ASA as a part of the vanilla game, and to create some new.
I can't wait for X variants and shinies.
Would be a
cannot
really
wait.
Awesome surprise from Wildcard. Will they do it though? I don't know. Let me know in the comments what you think. The next thing I want to talk about are missions.
Yeah, missions. That's what I was talking about. I think missions. I think the bounty board is going to be the missions.
Gamma, beta, and alpha tiers. The higher the difficulty, the more of the hexagon.
Well, like even in that other new map that we just started playing, you couldn't build where the queens spawn. So you couldn't build traps.
176 missions spread out over the 5
There's
biomes.
so many missions.
Some allow you to use a dino in them, and some don't. You can either stumble across different missions, or
dude, my reverb games is blowing up.
Them using Helena. There are no drops on Genesis, no traditional loot drops.
Oh, I didn't know there was no drops.
The mission sites in order to transfer off server if you don't have a transmitter.
3, 4. Oh, that's true.
Hunt missions.
Which map was that dropped?
To eventually fight a brute creature.
Which map dropped at 3, 4 a.m.?
They're super fun and basically allow you to race across the different biomes on various creatures to get to the finish line. Gauntlet missions are an arena-style survival. You have to survive 5 rounds of dino hordes uniquely related to the biome you're doing the mission in. The next one is checkpoint missions. These are ones where you follow Helena's directions to a location and then defend yourself against a bunch of wild creatures. At the end, you'll
we're playing it right now, and I didn't even know that it had dropped. I forgot that it came out, and it's been an absolute blast.
Will spawn and try to kill it, and if it dies, the mission will be a failure. Basketball is kind of a unique one, and it's pretty simple. All you do is pick up either the dodo or the bulb dog and toss it into the net. You get more points for the farther away you are from the net. Now, there are 2 different types of fishing missions. One is just a regular ice fishing mission where you use a rod. And this one can be pretty rough because the only thing that counts for it are the coelacanths. The second one is using the fishing net, which we're going to talk about when we talk about the engrams for Gen 1. You have to catch salmon using the net, but watch out for the piranhas as they're going to break your net and thus cause you to potentially fail the mission. The final mission to talk about are retrieve missions. They take you around the biomes as you collect glowing particles. Well,
did Rag drop that late? I don't remember. They always drop on Thursdays, and I'm never able to actually play.
Topic in ASE, and some people loved them and some people hated them. As
I don't think it's a dragon that releases. I'll look at that once we finish her video.
To do in ASE, especially on
because I agree.
Now,
but we don't know if it's a non-flying map yet. The old version of it was non-flying.
Are more doable for people in ASA, and that is definitely something that they need to do because, you know, if you want to be able to solo things or you don't have other people to play with, being able to do these missions can be quite hard in single player or doing solo on official servers. I do also hope that the 5.7 update that is going to come after Genesis Part 1
I give up on any of that because I'll just get up in the next day and be
hopefully we get that really soon.
Be on then.
I think that will,
because I usually stream 7 to 9 a.m. most of the time. Yo, thanks for the follows over on FB. I appreciate it.
Done missions. What was your favorite one? If you
somebody's doing the giveaway,
which one are you most
we'll do another post for it.
Now, I've mentioned Helena a few times, and I've also mentioned hexagons. So let me kind of explain this system to you, because Helena has 5 main uses in Genesis.
Good old
hexagons. She can help
hexagons.
you teleport to different biomes. This system is similar to how it was on Fjordur or currently on Astrios. Basically, you access her and it opens up a radial menu and you can choose, which biome you want to teleport to, and then also north, south, east, west, so on and so forth. Now,
Still
some
nothing.
of the teleportations don't really go to where they say they're going to go, especially in the Arctic or even in
I'm
the
out of
polar
water.
biomes. So it'll be interesting to see if they fix this teleportation system. But yeah, that was kind of her main use in Gen 1 in ASE, was being able to teleport, because all of the biomes are completely bordered off from the other ones. You have to use Helena in order to go to different biomes. Now, second, she can actually scan creatures and tell you their stats. On PC, if you hold H while you're near or looking at a dino, it will give you a little pop-up which tells you the creature's stats. This is super great for hunting wild dinos, and especially if you're looking for certain stats. It's also great for keeping an eye on the torpor of dinos you're using to knock out, especially if you're not playing with modded spyglasses or mods that help you see these things as you're doing them. For vanilla, and especially for efficient players, this was one of the coolest new features that came with Gen 1. Third, she allows you to track missions, so she can ping missions for you so you know where you need to go to find them, and it makes tracking down specific ones much easier than just trying to stumble across them or looking up a map in order to figure out where it is. Fourth, this one is, we're gonna get into talking about hexagons here, but she gives you free hexagons about once an hour or so. Just look at her, say hello, and she gives you free money. If only it was that easy IRL, right? Now, this is the most important one in my opinion. She allows you to access the hexagon store. Now, hexagons, like I mentioned before, are basically the currency of Genesis, and this is something that I really hope that they don't change, because I absolutely love this and it's so useful, especially if you're starting out early game on a new character. After completing missions, you're granted hexagons and you're able to spend them in the hexagon store. This store has things like resources, cryopods, it has skins, and it honestly is just so great to use. If you manage to save up a bunch of coins or bunch of hexagons, you're able to buy crates, and there are 3 different tiers. There's the green tier, there's basically the yellow tier, and the red tier. In the red tier, you actually have a chance of getting tech structures. I'm currently doing a playthrough, like I mentioned, of Gen 1, and I've opened like 5 boxes, and I keep getting things like stone, water tanks and wooden chairs. So I really do hope that they change the loot table a little bit to be worth it, because I'm sorry, but spending 35,000 hexagons on vanilla rates, to get a wooden chair and to get, a preserving bin, really doesn't feel great. I do really hope that they change this. Now, the other thing I want to talk about real quick, and just mention this because of the loot table. In Gen 1, items that you get from missions, so you get both hexagons and you get
100%.
It could be
I didn't expect it to be live like 9 o'clock Eastern time,
armor,
but
and things like that from missions.
I mean, they always have a Thursday release, so that
really
way
hope
it's
that they
there
change
on
this, because
Friday.
the loot quality is pretty
I am
terrible
so
overall, and
pumped
it
for
takes
the
a lot of
mining
money
drill.
to even get
Cannot wait.
So I really want to see them make that stuff grindable. But the stuff that you get from the boxes in the
Cannot wait.
Hexagon shop is grindable. So that is a little bit different, that you need to be aware of, that the stuff that you get from missions is non-grindable. It'll have like a circle of line through it,
YouTube, I will tell you,
then the ones that are grindable,
we are doing a giveaway.
Like I said, I do really hope that they make the mission loot grindable in ASA, because it really just makes no sense
for a copy.
You get a primitive
Actual giveaway is not until 9 tomorrow night, though. Yo, thanks for those taps. Matt's still here, dropping those 4K. Let's go.
Now, before we move into talking about the boss fight, I want to talk about a mini boss, which is also a mission. This is Motor. Motor is essentially the only
Spoilers.
boss in official ARK maps. And it's really more of a mini boss because it's considered a mission. You don't have to actually fight Motor in order to fight the boss for Gen 1. But I definitely recommend doing it because she does unlock some tech engrams, which is really awesome. Now, essentially, it is, like I said, a mini boss, and killing her does unlock the tech engrams, but she is a really cool creature, and I'm very curious to see if they make any changes to the boss fight in ASA. Finally, the boss fight of Gen 1. Gen 1 gives us the Master Controller. Now, this boss fight is a little bit different from other maps in the fact that you don't have to collect artifacts or tributes in order to fight him. You only have to complete missions. Only the person starting the boss fight needs to have completed them, though. So
That's
if you're struggling to do
crazy.
missions because your game is crashing or you're having a lot of issues, just you know, completing certain missions, you can rely on a friend or a tribe mate in order to start the boss fight for you. For Gamma, you have to complete.
Yo,
15
thanks for the
missions.
taps.
For Beta, you have to complete 116
And the follows,
missions.
appreciate it.
And for Alpha, you'll need to complete 168 missions. We don't really
Oh,
know how the boss fight
interesting.
will change in ASA, as they may add or remove missions, which may affect how many missions you need in order to start it, or change how it works entirely. But that's how it worked in ASE. Moving on to the last category that I have for us, and that is the engrams that we're going to see that are unique to Gen 1. Genesis 1 brings it with it some new items to the game. Unfortunately, I do get asked a lot if the net gun is going to be coming back with Gen 1, and a lot of people
Matt,
seem
thanks
to
for the
think
heart,
that
me.
Gen 1 is when we got the net gun. It's not. The net
Where
gun
did my
came with Gen
penguin
2.
clubbing go?
However, the fishing
What?
came with Gen
You
1.
can club penguins in the
fishing
game.
net lets you catch several fish at once, and it's also one of the missions that I mentioned previously. We also get something called
In
the
Dutch,
pressure
too.
plate. This can be used to actually activate nearby devices.
That's interesting.
So it's pretty cool for those of you, especially those who like automated base building. Now, this one is probably the best one and the one that most people are looking for.
Yo, thanks for the likes over on Red. I appreciate it, guys.
It's probably one of the coolest things that they brought with Gen 1, and it makes building an ocean base.
I
so
love these
much better.
turtles.
I would like to see them make some really small.
We already have the mod that lets you build the platforms, but I'm glad to have it back.
Recently in
Mooter.
my ASE playthrough, I've remembered how much and how.
No, I
janky it
redeemed
was
an
to
alert
build
emoji. I
the
paid
ocean
1K
platform,
channel
especially
points.
when it comes to
What was
structure.
it?
So obviously we know that the building kind of has changed a little bit in ASA, and I'm curious to see how this is going to.
I need to
interact
look that
with the
up
ocean
because I'm not
platform.
familiar with it.
Another awesome engram that we're going to get is the mining drill. Unlocked at level 80, this weapon can be used to farm a variety of resources, including berries, thatch, wood, fiber, stone, metal,
Penguin
crystal gems,
clubbing?
and so much more. It is basically the one-stop shop for mining, and when you have it out in your hand, the items in your inventory will essentially weigh less. If you put it away,
I may not
you
have
move. Now, in terms
the
of new
overlay
tech,
turned
we get the
on
tech claws,
because I
the
swapped
tech
over to
jump
the
pad,
Destiny
the tech
overlay.
cruise missile, the tech
Yo, thanks for
shoulder
the taps
cannon,
on
the
Red.
tech
I
grenade
appreciate it.
launcher, tech sensor, and the tech hover skiff. I won't go into a lot of
Oh,
detail about
yeah,
this
tech
because
hover
it's
skiff,
very
let's
similar, but
go.
The skiff was definitely a super useful game.
Let's
as a playing ground
go.
in ASE, and there's even a skiff race mission in the lunar biome. Well, there we have it. That's everything that you need to know about Genesis Part 1 in its original form back in ASE. Obviously, like I mentioned, things are changing. And I don't know exactly what that's going to look like, besides the information that they've already given us. So what do you think is going to change? What do you think is going to stay the same? What new items or dinos are you most excited for? I personally love the Bloodstalkers, and X-UDs are just absolutely gorgeous. They're one of my favorite X variations. I can't wait to see what Wildcard has been cooking up for us in one of the coolest maps I think that existed back in the day. Please don't forget to hit the like button if you've made it all the way to the end, and I'd really love it if you'd subscribe too and come back for more. And don't forget to pop into one of my
Yeah, if you guys
Genesis
don't follow
classes to see what
Mystic,
it looks like
highly
in person.
recommend. She's
All right, catch you
fantastic.
all in
Really love her content. She's actually still live. She's been live all day. All right, so let's look at Bay.
Genesis Ascended is no doubt going to receive the most amount of changes of any map as of yet. So I asked myself, what personal changes would I love to see? So in no particular order, let's dive right on in to the new map-wide ocean biome. The devs have already stated on numerous occasions that this region will be massively expanded upon, and that there will be over 30 different new land masses to explore above the surface. And I know an ocean biome design should mainly be focused on points of interest flowing through the ocean, should we say? But I've always loved how peaceful the land is above it. There's literally zero hostile threats, so I would love to see much larger land masses as opposed to the small and relatively empty islands that the ocean biome offers from Survival Evolved. More creature spawns and exploration value to experience.
Yo,
above
thanks for the
water would be
taps.
really cool to see
And the
in
likes.
remaster.
Appreciate it,
On
appreciate
the subject
it.
of new map features, I want to follow on from that in the other biomes. Admittedly, I do believe that Genesis has some of the best looking biomes in the game. For example, it has the best ocean beneath the surface, by far the best lava type / volcanic biome.
I can't
could
wait to see the
date.
waves.
The best swamp and snow
Like, the waves and all of that, it's gonna be so cool. Or gonna be be completely broken and doesn't work. Which might be why it's not out yet.
Very unique and own fresh lunar biome. So yeah, amazing biomes, but I'm still going to be greedy and want more, in the form of new points of interest to explore, whether that be new resource hotspots, reworking or improving certain areas if possible. Basically just making slight changes to each just so that it doesn't feel too copy and paste. Stemming on from that, I am a little undecided with this one, but I would actually love for Genesis to have more caves added to it. I did find that there wasn't really many to explore in Survival Evolved's version. Maybe I am wrong, as I am a PvE player, so it's not like I go around looking for rat holes or caves to build in and stuff like that, but I don't really remember coming across too many caves on my travels. But the indecisiveness part is that I love artifact caves, and personally entertain the idea of a couple of new artifact caves being added housing artifacts that are required for the boss. We did also spot an obelisk in the background of this stage here.
Oh yeah.
Many questions as to why they
Little obby.
obelisk to the map at
They're
all.
adding boats, so it's maybe is not a flyer map. Yeah, I mean the boats. Boats are gonna have a whole unlockable chain of features too. Good water physics has to be a nightmare, but it's so nice to see. Yeah, so Merlin, they're adding a complete like weather thing to where it's no longer just a visual filter when you go under the water. Like it actually affects you, and big waves and can damage your boat and so forth. It's the first map that they're doing it on, and I'm curious how broken it's gonna be.
Like, why not add some bear or polar bear caves in the Arctic, a little like those from the center map? A Bloodstalker / Arania cave would be cool in the bog. Anything as simple as those would be like a cherry on top. Well, everybody loves the X variants, or at least I think they do. All I know is that the fiery style from the volcanic, the snowy style from the Arctic, and the pretty colors of the aquatic life in the ocean are by far some of the prettiest creature variants I've ever seen in the game. So of course, many of us will be over here gagging for more. They did add
gagging for more.
For example, the Oviraptor, the Phaseolosuchus, and the Gigantoraptor. So I would be very surprised if we don't actually see any new additions to the X variant creature roster in Genesis. Creature TLCs is another thing I'm crossing my fingers and toes for. The devs have given many DLC creatures small TLC updates with big map releases in the past. For example, back when Scorched Earth came about, they gave the Morellatops the ability to irrigate crops for you and changes to its water tank. The Rock Golem could now strafe left and right, which was a nice change. And with Aberration, both the Basilisk and
Excuse me.
now breed. So there has been some small but very welcoming changes to some of these creatures in the past. So I would love to see more of that for Genesis creatures. For example, I would love for the Magma Saw to smelt metal at the same rate as the Industrial Forge, and also smelt wood into charcoal. That would also be sweet. I would also want to see the Ferox become more viable, and maybe have their element cravings reworked. I absolutely love the Ferox, but I just don't think they warrant wasting so much element on. And if it does stay that way, I would like to see them buffed heavily. But who knows, maybe that is a wild statement and might cause too much imbalance. But I do love me a good Ferox. Added to that, it would be nice to see some new creatures being added. For example, all the ARK Editions creatures spawning across all biomes, some of the community voted creatures from previous maps, and maybe a few more base game creatures or DLC creatures from other maps. I always thought it was a little odd that there was no mantis spawning in the volcanic biome, so there is still quite a few creatures that deserve to be added to the Genesis lineup in my opinion. Reworking the missions is also a bit of a controversial one, and to be honest, I actually loved running a lot of these missions. However, not all of them. I also do understand that there is a lot of players who dislike them quite a lot. Back in the day, I did play on an unofficial server with friends, so there's not many people built up and all that, so it would run much better, etc, etc. However, I can imagine if playing Genesis on a busy or official server, that it could be a little bit of a nightmare, as many of the missions blocked building in huge areas. I don't remember Genesis Part 2 having such a big issue with this. So maybe they could adopt something from that. I'm honestly not.
Your bot is spamming. What are you talking about?
To know what you guys think. So if you do have any ideas
What
on
bot?
the subject, please do chuck it down in the comments. Personally, I'd like them to somehow figure out a way around all these massive issues of blocking most of the map from building. Not only this, but some of the missions are almost impossible to beat on alpha as a solo player. For example, some of the gauntlet missions like Bog Beatdown, beta was hard enough as it is, but damn, no matter how good my gear was or what strategy I used, I would almost instantly get flattened trying to run these missions solo on alpha. I wholeheartedly believe that they do need to change quite a few things.
Yeah,
about
there's
missions to balance
I don't know
it
what they're
out,
talking
to
about.
create more of a
I
fun
literally only have
survival
one bot.
experience for everyone. But if I am being greedy, I would love to see some new missions and have others removed. If you ask me, some of the race missions are far too demanding for ARK, way too laggy, especially on official servers. I don't even know how you would run some of these on official. It must be so laggy. Some almost felt impossible, especially back when I used to play Xbox, which struggled to run the game as it is, so yeah. It would also be nice to have a wider variety of loot and other stuff like that. Why not? Give me some more loot. And on the subject of that, make mission loot grindable, man. I get that they probably disable this due to the fact that people could farm missions over and over and endlessly grind unwanted items for a serious amount of resources in return. But surely it wouldn't be that bad, right? I don't think so anyway. They gave survivors a tech suit in Genesis Part 2, which made the game exponentially easy from almost every angle and kind of ruined the early game exploration for me, which is why Genesis Part 2 is my least favorite map. Anyway, the grinder is almost pointless on Genesis, so surely requested to be able to get our grind on is not too much to ask. Everyone knows how much I love a good snow biome. I do believe that the blizzard area needs to be far more brutal. I want those elements to hit me hard, like nothing has ever hit me before.
Alright, well, I mean, yeah. It tells me and tells everybody else.
It's already pretty cold, but
It does it on all the other platforms too.
Minus 40 degrees, similar to Jotunheim from Fjordur or the Murder Snow from Ragnarok.
But maybe, who knows?
With that being said, I am really looking forward to seeing what this snow biome looks like in the remaster. It is by far one of my favorite looking.
I can't wait to see this map. I'm so excited.
I chose the teleporting
Will it
feature.
be
Back in the day,
tomorrow?
teleporting was a nightmare, especially when playing console.
'Cause we
Screen
ain't
would
seen it
freeze up for a
tonight.
good 20 seconds, and you would pretty much spawn in dead 80% of the time if teleporting to any dangerous biome. I've never been a fan of teleporting in this game, and I honestly don't think they will change this at all for Genesis, as I believe they are still going to stick with the map being 5 separate mini-maps. So they kind of need to have a teleport function. What I will say is that maybe they need to rework it slightly and improve it in some way, change the locations that you teleport to areas that are enclosed and safe, or they could add something like temporary teleport protection which lasts for 10 seconds or something like that. But I do get that that could be a touchy idea for PvP. I honestly did always want Genesis to be a complete map, but I know a lot of players dislike
I don't think it's gonna be like the old style map. I think you're gonna travel on the water, and then you either travel on the water then teleport somewhere, or I don't know.
For a smooth release. We always get the maps a day after here in the UK, as they seem to release things in the early hours of the morning American time. To me, that doesn't even make sense from an American time zone perspective, so what can you do, man? It's wildcard. With all that being said, I cannot wait to check out this remaster. Could this map-wide ocean biome bring the map together as one? Or does it just mean the ocean biome is going to be a massively extended version?
Yeah, no, like I think it's gonna be super fun. Hopefully. It all depends on the water physics, really. But it really seems like ARK meets, like,
and if you found yourself enjoying the video, please do feel free to like, share around, and subscribe for more. There will be plenty more to come once the map
Sea of
drops, and I'll
Thieves.
catch you
And
all
I
later.
have an absolute blast playing Sea of Thieves back in the beta, and I haven't played it in almost a decade. But I had fantastic time playing it on back in the Mixer days. What do we got? What do we got? Yeah, I don't really want to watch any of those. Back to the trailer. That's what I'm saying, Matt. The fact that there's literally no word at all, it's like, are they already on vacation? It's really bizarre. Why is it doing that?
Hello, I'm HiddNation.
Hello.
Personality designed to
My
be
name
your
is
guide.
Helena.
Just listen to me and you won't get yourself killed. Probably. I'm new at this too.
Yeah, I think something broke, or because normally on the delays everything's good and they're just waiting on one of them to pass through verification. The fact that there's no word at all has me like, I don't want to say scared, but like worried that we may not see it at all this whole weekend. Because I literally thought that they had pushed it back solely because GTA, like I think Snail Games was like, well, if we release on the day that GTA pre-orders release, no one's gonna buy anything, so let's push it back a week. And then I think this morning they're like, hey, go ahead and put out the new DLC pre-order, so that way they spend twice as much. But the fact that that's the only thing they've said all day today on all platforms was info about that, and that's just crazy. Let's check. Yeah. 10 minutes. Oh, dude, they just changed Discord chat to 10 minutes slow-mo. That's big. Hold on. Snow just posted. Hold on. Oh, I don't know who that is. Never mind. Oh, that's in general. That's in general. Yeah, Dolphin's in chat. This one's got, it's not saying what the slow-mo is. No, I agree. But with the 4th, I'm betting next weekend sometime. I don't know. I think, so initially I thought they moved it to this weekend because it is the 4th. So, like, overall play might be down, so they can kind of, like, soft burn it a little bit. But just the lack of all communication is just crazy. Little crazy. Is that even Dolly's name? Oh, it is Dolly. How do I have 5 servers the same as Dolly? That's funny. That's not, is that the real, yeah, I guess it is. The real Dolly. Interesting. I don't know. I just want a trailer. I cannot believe she's still alive. She's got 800 people watching. That's crazy. Is Raz still on too? Draining ramp.
Genesis Part 1 is a pivotal content evolution to ARK.
I just don't. Alright, it's 12:42. I said I was going till 1. If they drop it before 1, I might change, but otherwise I gotta go to bed so I can be up for stream in the morning.
There's a lot you might forget, which will redefine ARK gameplay and features with its impending release. Starting with the most obvious one being constantly hassled, nagged and taunted by your very own protagonist over the shoulder companion HLNA. A fractal personality created by Helena, this holographic guide acts as your simulation interface, allowing you to teleport between biomes, reward a small amount of in-game currency used to purchase items which we'll come to later, and more importantly, scan creatures to display their stats, giving you a full breakdown of pre-tamed stats for health, stamina, food, water, torpidity, oxygen, damage and speed. It's a wonder how it might change considering Ascended's use of binoculars. Being a points-based offering instead, the Tech Cave exclusive unlockable still shines as a quick solution with its lock-on abilities too, but seeing that everything else such as egg incubators offers a points-based system too, could we maybe find HLNA to change to
I'm up till they drop. Yeah, I may have to actually work tomorrow, so I'm planning to stream like 7 to 10, 7 to 12 maybe, and then go to work for a bit, but I just gotta see. Guys, thanks so much for hanging out. I really appreciate it. I'm not sure how many people are on which platform, but I appreciate you all being here. I want to add a thing that shows counts just so I know. You're not supposed to look at your viewer accounts, but I don't really care. I just don't want to forget about anybody, you know? I appreciate that lurk.
Within its arena as a giant scale-plated eel. Narratively, the only remaining master AI guardian of the simulation, her battle will command your very best sea-travelling fighters as you evade her stun-locking electricity balls, able to hurt both mount and rider, devastating bite attacks, and constantly spawning eel minions. Whilst not making up the remaining AI guardians, every other biome instead lays in wait, returning variants of...
The heck? That was the boss? That was a mini-boss?
Its star missions will find the Broodmother in the bog, Megapithecus in the Arctic, Reaper Queens and malfunctioned tech gigas...
I just want to know if we can build actual traps for the Reaper Queens. Yo, thanks for the taps. Appreciate the like.
Mission. Wondering if Wildcard will reintroduce it with this new take on Genesis. Each mission arrives with their very own environmental challenges, with the Moda specifically being a regular occurrence you may find much more of. Because with a new sea expansion stretching around the entire map now as opposed to its originally contained region, we'll find the regular occurrence of whirlpools generating throughout the sea, ready to snatch you up and take you on a short, dizzy-filled ride, leaving you vulnerable to anything approaching before spitting you out at speed to possible deeper depths. Depths that, fortunately, you'll hopefully be equipped for this time, as originally this simulated ocean provided both increased swim speed and oxygen efficiency, allowing your survivors to swim much deeper and for much longer than possible in any other map. Suggestible to access the variety of...
Yo, thanks for the taps as well.
Points,
coming in hot.
Gives you instant access to the selection of giant underwater sanctuaries. Monolithic vacuum-like bubble areas filled with buildable locations and especially plenty of resources to mine. In fact, with the ocean extending, it's a wonder how many more may be included this time and how accommodating might they be for both PvE and PvP builds. But for anyone not ready to dive down too deep yet, will be getting their hands on placeable ocean platforms.
Thanks for the taps on TT as well. Appreciate it. Anybody new? We are doing a giveaway as well.
Considering the ASAQL edition of
there and there, if you hadn't already.
Now, I'd likely suspect we might find the same deal with these, giving you the choice to build a mighty landing strip or a mouse-sized floating dock. Not forgetting, Genesis reintroduces us to the fan-favourite customizable jump pads for projectile exploration, as well as sensors and pressure plates for further automation and ingenious Dr. Evil traps. Base building is about to get a lot more dynamic, with a bunch more of items to unlock too. Beyond returning fishnets, manual directing cruise missiles, explosive toggling grenade launchers, dual-wielding tech claws and auto-targeting shoulder cannons, one particular fan favourite when it comes to grinding is of course the mining drill.
The mining drill! I'm so glad to have it back.
Right hands, powered by gasoline, fires a laser to drill through any resource within range at the cost of durability. Primitively offered as a quicker solution, Mastercraft and Ascended qualities can find you yielding yet even more higher rewards than you'd ever get close to with some tools or creatures. Along with 75% weight reductions to wood, stone and especially metal, combined with a tech suit, can find it to be the easiest solution to literally slot capping you full of metal. If not quite at tech yet, coupled with a high-weight creature such as a gas bags, will still find it to be possibly the best resource gatherer you'll exclusively use. And with a few new resources to mine on Genesis, you might want to. Because alongside all the usual stuff you're used to farming, Genesis introduces us to mineable.
Bro, nothing.
Comparable to the giant
This is crazy.
veins, these small pockets of respawnable resources can still yield a small amount to fast track you to tech tier quicker than any other method, providing of course you've got the unlocks. With a considerable amount to farm if able to traverse the deadly endgame lunar region, it's more than likely your first stop will be hunting these in the volcano, spreading small doses through.
So here's something new. This was 2 hours ago, but Epic purchase for ARK Tides is showing as July 3rd. But it's also in Japanese, so that's probably why it shows July 3rd.
To kill you too if unlucky enough to get hit by one. Oh, and if you forgot,
Womp womp
escaping
womp womp
flight
womp
most
womp womp
likely
womp womp.
would be an option. Yup, that's right. Originally, despite the map providing them to tame,
Yo, thanks for the
the ability
taps.
to fly is
That's still Matt hanging out, dropping all the hearts. You up late?
Wildcard haven't confirmed if we'll find the same deal with this version, but with an encouragement to use their upcoming buildable pirate ships, I'd brace yourself for the same. Positioning the map survival as a tougher affair, dwarving you to the ground, adaptability to fast-travelling creatures such as the impending Bloodstalker will most definitely be the order of the day. And for anyone expecting to cheese it with tech suits, bad luck there too, as both chest piece jetpack and tech leg super speed are disabled both in air and water, although you still will be able to move encumbered. However, there are a couple of map exclusive exceptions. Firstly, the lunar spawning space whale Astrocetus, an extremely tough creature to tame due to its wild motion, cannons or cannon shells being the go-to choices, with some wonder if splash damage will be buffed just like rock elementals, allowing mechs to be the absolute best choice now.
Yeah, no, I'm same. This was 2 hours ago too, though,
With multiple turrets
via Twitter, but it was in Japanese, so I assume they were already Eastern time, or not Eastern time, but already on the 3rd.
Space jump can find you teleporting the monolith forwards as you bound around in the air. Though being a beta boss unlockable for its saddle, players will
Uh-oh. Whoops. Oh, I did.
such as egg point-based system 2.
It's not happening, fam. I should have just played ARK tonight.
Beyond her comedic quips every time you die, rubbing that extra salt into the wound, the toggled option for keeping her out at all times doubles as your access to the final test boss encounter, once completing a set amount of missions. Arguably, the boss in ARK to date owed to waves of enemies in a horde-style gauntlet, but not before you've beaten every other boss first. Because, as a first for ARK's story maps, Genesis introduces a full-blown mini-boss as part of its many missions. Moda, Master of the Ocean, sits in wait within its arena as a giant scale-plated eel. Narratively, the only remaining master AI guardian of the simulation, her battle will command your very best sea-travelling fighters as you evade her stun-locking electricity balls, able to hurt both mounted rider, devastating bite attacks, and constantly spawning eel minions. Whilst not making up the remaining AI guardians, every other biome instead lays in wait.
Bro, do I got 34 people in my...
Since Face before. Gauntlet Star missions will find the Broodmother in the bog, Megapithecus in the Arctic, Reaper Queens...
Wait, hold on.
...in the Lunar, and strangely an X-variant dragon that...
Can I see chat? I got 35 people on Twitter right now.
Wondering if Wildcard will reintroduce it with this new take on Genesis. Each mission arrives with their very own environmental challenges, with the modus specifically being a regular occurrence you may find much more of. Because
That's kind of wild.
new sea expansions
Yo, what's up? How are you? Welcome in. And currently it's third. Oh yeah, 3 p.m. Yeah, you've been the third for a while.
Whirlpools generating throughout the sea, ready to snatch you up and take you on a short, dizzy-filled ride, leaving you vulnerable to anything approaching before spitting you out at speed to possible deeper depths. Depths that, fortunately, you'll hopefully be equipped for this time, as originally this simulated ocean provided both increased swim speed and oxygen efficiency, allowing your survivors to swim much deeper and for much longer than possible in any other map. Suggestible to access the variety of underwater mission access points, its stronger desire gives you instant access to the selection of giant underwater sanctuaries. Monolithic
Underwater sanctuaries.
areas filled with buildable locations.
PST, yeah, it's 3 hours.
Plenty of resources to mine. In fact, with the ocean extending, it's a wonder how many more may be included this time, and how accommodating might they be for both PvE and PvP builds. But for anyone not ready to dive down too deep yet, we'll be getting...
Yo, thanks for the likes. Appreciate it. All the taps. All the taps.
Metal and wooden versions, and able to be placed literally anywhere at sea level.
Oh, that's views, not viewers. Rip.
Cliff platforms being placeable at 3 different sizes now, I'd likely suspect we might find the same deal with these, giving you the choice to build a mighty landing strip or a mouse-sized floating dock. Not forgetting, Genesis reintroduces us to the fan-favourite customizable jump pads for projectile exploration, as well as sensors and pressure plates for further automation and ingenious Dr. Evil traps. Base building is about to get a lot
maybe.
with a
At this point, I just want them to announce when,
manual
or like give us a heads up if it's
toggling grenade launch,
like
dual wielding tech claws and auto targeting.
I just want to know a hint, you know, like, hey, we're fixing something. It could be 2 hours, or hey, we're gonna be around till like 10 a.m. Like, go to bed.
A laser to drill through any resource within range at the cost of
But again, the pure fact that they've not said anything is just wild.
Can find you yielding yet even more higher rewards than you'd ever get close to.
Guys, we got 53 entries on the giveaway, so
75% weight
appreciate that.
to wood, stone, and especially metal, combined with a tech suit, can find it to be the easiest solution to literally slot capping you full of metal. If not quite at tech yet, coupled with a high weight creature such as a gas bags, will still find it to be possibly the best resource gatherer you'll exclusively use. And with a few new resources to mine on Genesis, you might want to. Because alongside all the usual stuff you're used to farming, Genesis introduces us to mineable element.
Mineable element.
You'd get from completing element veins, these small pockets of respawnable resources can still yield.
I just want something, you know. I just want to know, because I don't want to get off here in like 5 minutes and then find out that it went live 2 minutes after. But like, I remember the last 2 updates, it literally, they had, it was like 3 in the morning. I remember that now, because I remember waking up and seeing it in the Discord. Also, if you guys haven't already, be sure to join the Discord. We do have 4 maps available. It's a 4-map cluster.
danger still continues.
PvE.
Escape, spewing out meteors to insta-kill you too if unlucky enough to get hit by one. Oh, and if you forgot, when escaping, flight most likely won't be an option. Yup.
Yeah,
That's right.
I forgot. Yeah, all right, so he's bringing up the flights thing.
The ability to fly is completely off the menu. Now,
Off the menu.
confirmed if we'll find the same deal with this version, but with an encouragement to use their upcoming buildable pirate ships, I'd brace yourself for the same. Positioning the map survival as a tougher affair, dwarving you to the ground, adaptability to fast-travelling creatures such as the impending Bloodstalker will most definitely be the order of the day. And for anyone expecting to cheese it with tech suits, bad luck there too, as both chest piece jetpack and tech leg super speed are disabled both in air and water, although you still will be able to move encumbered. However, there are a couple of map exclusive exceptions. Firstly, the lunar spirits.
Dude, there's literally people in the announcement channel that is, look at this.
Motion, cannons or cannon shells.
They're literally just clicking on and off for the alerts, for the emojis, for the announcement channel, just to be in it so they can see it.
Flying warship with multiple turrets mounted all over, with space for other tribe mates to mount alongside its base destroying carpet bombs. Its hyperspace jump can find you teleporting the monolith forwards as you bound around.
That's so funny.
Though being a beta buff
Space World,
players will likely find them defaulting to the Gamma Unlockable, the unassembled tech skiff. But considering the map's drive to encourage pirate ship battles, it's truly curious how best it'll factor in. An element guzzling craft powered by...
Yeah, somebody's like, hey, even their announcements have been delayed.
Finding red element on the menu now too. The vehicle is relatively...
Yeah, I don't think tech suit's gonna be disabled.
Space to carry small to medium creatures alongside a massive weight carrying capacity. Its tractor beam will likely switch the tank.
I'm just excited because, like, I haven't played Gen 1, and then I played Gen 2, but we didn't beat any bosses or anything, so most of the tech stuff I didn't have, I couldn't get, because we played on Xbox, and so it was not modded, you know?
Will be allowed flyer access, making it, well, much easier to travel anywhere you want in a map that originally restricted. And
Yeah, that's true. That's technically not a flyer.
Region, a relatively simple one to navigate. Because the Lunar, a distinct separate biome to the
Yeah, I've never played Crystal either.
simulated alien collection of large asteroids introduced yet
Everybody loved, like, either absolutely loves Crystal or hates Crystal.
low gravity, along with boosts from gazers, finds your player floating through space as you navigate the shade, making sure you aren't exposed to the burning radiation of the sun. Not as insta-killable like Aberration, the endgame biome originally became the go-to source for tech creatures and their higher levels.
Yeah, tech creatures.
X-variant creatures and their additional 50 cap levels.
Can't wait. Announcement!
Increase and 3% less health.
Launch update. We are... Alright, hold on.
Attack drones
Here we go.
as you float from rock to rock. A kind of Aberration tech mishmash.
Alright, we're just into the release time, part 1. During our final pre-launch checks, we caught an issue that required a quick fix to ensure a smooth experience. The update build has already been submitted to console platforms and currently moving through certification. I told you something broke, which must clear before we can launch across all platforms. Target release window, 9 a.m. Pacific, so that's high noon. Why are you releasing this right now? Please know that this timing may shift depending on how quickly final approval comes through, and we'll keep you updated. Changes. We now are incredibly eager to jump into Genesis, hit the waves with tied to fortune, and what else? All right, so there you go. There you go.
In fact, with the free hexagon.
Son of a bitch. Can't sleep. Yep. No rush. That's noon. Ah. shit, that runs tomorrow. I might have to go to work in the morning then, because it's not gonna drop till noon. It's gonna take an hour to fucking download. Yeah. So 9 a.m. Pacific, so 12 p.m. Eastern. What up, Broco? How are you? But yeah, I mean, that is if it gets through all the certifications. One time. No, tomorrow's the 3rd. Today is the 3rd. Yeah, I doubt it's a holiday for them. But yeah, who knows? So that's why they love to launch on holidays, is because it's already a skeleton crew team anyways, and then it's less people on the servers. All right, if you hadn't already, be sure to follow. Thanks for the 10,000 likes, I appreciate it. Anyone new, we do have a giveaway that we are giving away tomorrow, 9 p.m. on that. So there it is on the YouTubes, and we'll do it on the other ones. There we go. Thanks for joining, appreciate it. We're gonna get off here. We're gonna go to bed. Thanks for hanging, I really appreciate it. Hopefully, depending on work schedule tomorrow, we'll be live the whole freaking day. We'll see. If not, for sure Saturday we'll be here all day. All right, man. Thanks so much. See you later. Okay, bye. Bye bye.